gratitude. Second thing, and I don't want to share it with you. You guys, you don't know, sometimes doing stuff on mindset is very hard for me than the usual tech stuff or marketing stuff, because it takes a lot from my side, because I want to serve, I want to give you the lessons and stuff that has worked for me, but more often than not, those mindset frameworks have come to me after failing a lot and after doing things which I'm not always proud of, or, you know, being super vulnerable. So it's hard, but I want to show up, because I started this thing. I started, you know, online education because I want to help people learn from my mistakes and my experiences. So the next thing I want to talk to you about is creating a self-love list. Hear me out. We compare ourselves a lot on social media. We see other people making more money, be it our peers or our friends or influencers. They are traveling, they are doing the things that you want to do. And so we think that we are not enough. We think we are only meant to fail. Like, then we go on this thing about, oh, I'm a loser. I cannot do anything right. Look at this person. He or she is so amazing. They have already done this, while I am 5 years older than them and I've done nothing. We feel unworthy. I get it. I also feel like that, and everyone feels like that. This is very, very normal. Like, just recently, again, I love following people online who, you know, motivate me and inspire me. But like, some days I was feeling so disappointed in myself. Like, oh, this person has made millions and they are younger than me, and this other person is a Forbes 30 under 30, and what the hell am I doing with my life? Like, I am a loser and I am incompetent as compared to them. Like, they are so much younger than me and they are so much more successful. But what success looks from the outside, what you're seeing on social media is only the highlight reel. The success which appears from the outside is not how they might be feeling exactly on the inside. I know so many people who have made so much more money than me, and then they end up, you know, doing a lot of things worse. Or, you know, they be successful and they lose it all in one way or the other. I get it. Life happens. Situations are tough sometimes, and this could happen to anyone, even me. But sometimes you can see signs of, oh, the outside success does not match the internal success. Your story, your upbringing, your background plays a huge part in where you stand today. Okay, do not take it lightly. And so, you are comparing yourself on just this one topic with someone else. You versus them on just one topic. Whereas you're not comparing your story, your upbringing, your privilege or not being privileged, and you're just comparing like on one factor. Who will go and compare all the things? Because if you really want to compare, why don't you go compare everything? Maybe they had a really tough childhood, or maybe they were super smart and super gifted. Maybe they've been through a lot to deserve what they have today. And maybe you've not gone through as much shit as they have. So why are we, like, not just you, me even, why are we comparing this one thing on one topic and just, you know, being so self-deprecating, like, oh, I'm a loser and all of that. You are unique. Your story, your upbringing, your privilege, your background, all of it is unique. And you cannot compare every single aspect of people's life. So stop torturing yourself. Let's stop torturing ourselves and let's give ourselves a break. Now, easier said than done, because this is something that I've been struggling from the last couple of years. Especially when you're like online, it's easy to compare, oh, you know, they have done this and I've not done that and all of that. And I have a homework for you. It is something that worked for me very, very well. It was very painful while doing it, and I had a breakdown, and I don't want to admit it, but it worked, and I think I'm in a better place because of it, and I'm going to lean back to that stuff that I did, which I'm going to share with you. But yeah, let me check the comments actually, because okay, let me know if you can relate actually, because I hope I'm not alone. Okay, looks like you're speaking my mind. You read my mind. I could relate. I feel this daily. Exactly. I'm telling you, I was not noticing myself. So the last 4 to 5 months, my social media consumption time was super high. And every time I was scrolling social media, I used to feel worse. And I'm like, wow, why am I feeling so much worse when social media is supposed to be fun and educational and inspiring? And then I caught myself, like I became really aware and I caught myself. And then I thought, okay, I'm liking this post and I'm watching these stories. What am I doing next? And why do I feel so emotionally heavy and exhausted after I go through this content? Like it's supposed to be fun and inspiring, right? Why is it emotionally exhausting? Why am I torturing myself? And then I, paid attention to my thoughts. It was like, Roota, you suck. Roota, you can't even do that. Like this person is doing that. Like, come on, Roota. Like I have goosebumps. Maybe this is again hard stuff to share. And also the AC might be super high. But so yeah, all of those self-deprecating thoughts. Like, Roota, you can't even do that. Oh, Roota, you promised yourself that you will work out and you didn't. You were supposed to behave in this way and you didn't. You were supposed to do this stuff for work and you haven't done it. And Roota, you were supposed to achieve that by the time you hit 28 and you still are nowhere close to achieving. All of those things. We know what we do. We know it. It was so hard. And typically, and I'm thankful for that social media overconsumption because it made me realize what I was doing actually. Because sometimes it's all automatic, right? So one time you do it, then your brain makes it a habit. So the next time you are like, oh, this is what we know. This is what we do all the time. And actually I have 2 homework, which I just thought about it. So who wants 2 homeworks about this? Because I know if I'm seeing all these comments pouring in by the minute, a lot of you guys are feeling. And I thought it was only me mainly. And that pains my heart so much that we are all doing this to ourselves. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Like, stop criticizing yourself. And this is for me too. I keep saying, this is for me too. This is for Roota too. Stop criticizing yourself. You are enough. I'm enough. You're enough. We are all enough. Okay? So I started doing 2 things actually. I started doing 2 things. When I started seeing stuff that people were doing that were amazing, I switched my mindset to, oh, look at her. Or look at him. What does she or he think he or she is? This is tough. What do they think they are? Like, why do they think they are better? They are not better than me. They are just sharing their story. And the next time I'm going to see something that is going to trigger me, I'm going to say, OMG, look at her. She is amazing. She did the thing. She achieved her goals. That is so damn inspiring. That is so damn inspiring. Good for her. Because if it's possible for her, it's possible for me, and we're gonna do it. Look at him traveling the world. He must be, born with money, or he would be something special, and I don't have that something special in me. No, he worked freaking hard to be where he is, and good for him because he showed me that is possible for me too. Okay? So instead of torturing ourselves, we actually bring those people up in our heads. You don't even need to comment or say anything. You don't need to go out of your way to comment or say anything. You just do that in your head. Because if you switch that in your head, you will stop torturing yourself. Because again, it is very hard to be positive and negative at the same time in your mind. So if you're being positive and you're, bringing them up, you're clapping hands for them and you're being inspired by them, then, it's possible for us. It is positive and it's inspiring. And oh man, this is a deep topic. Like, I'm definitely going, off my notes or whatever, but let's all also try to decrease our social media time. There's a separate topic that I don't want to talk about right now. Maybe I'll do a video around it on my social media. But yeah. Okay. So relatable. Oh, Roota, you can do anything. Pooja, you also can do anything. That's the point. I can do anything and you can do anything. We all can do anything we want. I'm enough and you're enough.